type than maybe the dog, but it wasn't that good.
Treat yourself to your perfect evening.
Good morning and welcome to my little Vlogmas episode 1. So welcome here. Normally this is Adventures in Knitting with Jenn, and I'm Jenn. But for Christmas I decided to do 2 Vlogmas episodes so that I would have an episode every week. Normally I only do every 2 weeks, usually. So yeah, I just thought it'd be fun in the Christmas, because in the YouTube world, Vlogmas has started. So why not? I love watching Vlogmases, so I thought I would make my own. They're just gonna be probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe, and just random things. I have a few ideas. This one, so they'll be over a 2-week period, so they'll be and yeah, this one I'll be here where I am teaching way up north, and then the next one will be family and home time activities. So that one might be a bit longer because there'll be more going on, more things to talk about then. Obviously as a teacher, can't really bring you into my classroom and so for privacy and all that reasons. I'm going to try though we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be making gingerbread cookies with my students this week, so I might show you a bit of that process without the faces. We'll see. It might be chaotic, but I bake every other week with my class, but the next 2 weeks coming up to Christmas we'll bake every week. Like every Friday is baking day, and yeah, I'm just teaching them some life skills kind of, but also have fun. I read about how it's so good for our mental health to have stuff, like connected with our hands, which is why knitting is so good for our mental health. And baking and gardening were also things that were mentioned. And I wish I could find the article now, but I saw that before I started this year, and I'm like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to bake with my class, and honestly, they love it so much. Even my one student, who is a bit of a challenge, he loves reactions. He's a middle child. He wants attention, and yeah, he thrives on reactions. Unfortunately, he's gotten a lot of negative reactions. So, but he loves baking. Excuse my morning voice. And he is so well behaved, and he's on it, and he washes up all the dishes after. It's just, I love it. I love to see it. So I might bring you along I'll show you the finished products anyways. Maybe a little bit of the chaos. Yeah, some other things that are happening. We'll see. I am finishing up my emotional support chicken today. That's my plans, and I'm going to gift it tomorrow. So yeah, I will maybe take you along for that process as well, just for fun. Little Christmassy things, whatever I find, and hopefully you like it. So I am just going to have my breakfast, my morning tea, and write a little note to go with the gift. It's for a coworker, and I think the chicken, she might be a little like, what? Why did you give me a chicken? But I'm gonna write the note as if it's from the chicken. Yeah. And just explain what it is, because yeah, it's rough. Where I am is in a northern community, which I say northern community, but really I mean a reserve. I don't say reserve mostly on my podcast because that brings up connotations that I don't really want people to have. Because it's not rough in the sense that most people would think. It's just rough because you're far away from family. And you're secluded. You know, right now there's the Canada Post strike. And for most other people, we are, you know, you're able to get your produce and your other things the regular way. But up here, Canada Post is the only way to get something. So, you know, Amazon doesn't ship up here, and Purelator doesn't ship up here, and all that kind of stuff. So it just can be really hard to, yeah. But I love my job. I do. I've been here 9 years, and ooh, I'm gonna get teary-eyed. Yeah, I love it, and I'm very careful on my podcast. You know, if I'm talking, to only highlight the positive, because they get enough bad rap in the media. I don't need to add to that, and it's just like any other community. You're gonna have, you know, your rougher sections of town. You're gonna have your nice sections of town. It's not any different than that. It's just more the rough sections get highlighted. And honestly, oh, my students I love them. They've stolen my heart. And yeah, they're, you know, being here 9 years definitely helps, because they're used to you. They know you. I've taught so many of their siblings, so they're already familiar with me. So I tend to, yeah, they're more open with me at first than they are with maybe other teachers. Because, well, understandable, right? Teachers come and go. Really, you know, some teachers only stay for a year. And so they're cautious about who they're going to open up to. They're kind of waiting to see, you know, which is understandable. I don't blame them for that at all. But yeah, being here longer definitely gives you an advantage, and it's great. But yeah, so school today, it's Monday. Did I already say that? And just an easy day, hopefully. Yeah. We're going to start the Narnia, a book novel study on Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe coming up to Christmas, so that'll be fun. All right, I'm going to get to writing my note, and yeah, we'll just see where this goes. All right, I will see you later. All right, hello. I feel so awkward doing this. Anyways, I'm here early in my classroom. It is December 3rd. I'm going to wrap my present for my friend, the chicken, and deliver it to her. I was hoping that she wouldn't be here, that I would get here early enough, but I was not. So, yeah, I'm going to have to give it to her when she's here. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Of course this tape doesn't want to work. My students love my tape, and it disappears. Nothing fancy. I got some stamps here. I'm going to decorate it. Hopefully. Yes. All right, there we go. Got my little gift. Isn't that cute? I bought these stamps for my kids to do craft stuff in the morning, so yeah. She's here, so I'm not gonna write who it's for and from because it's gonna be obvious. I'm just gonna walk down there and give it to her. I'm a little embarrassed. I don't know why. I hope she likes it. It's a weird thing. Anyways, I will let you know if she likes it or not.
In sin and never pining till he appeared and the soul felt his worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices for yonder grace, a new and glorious morn.
His
Good morning. It is December 6th, and it's about 7 in the morning, well, a little after, almost 7:30. I'm just getting ready for the weekend. It is going to be a crazy busy weekend here. So if I figured out how to edit, you would have just heard the school choir singing. The teachers have a choir. Yeah, I went to a little Christmas concert last night. It was lovely. Our high school music teacher is really great for that kind of thing. He, yeah. So, I've never actually been to one. So bad. I'm just such an introvert. But yet I'm doing this. I don't know. I want to come home. I'm just so tired after school. I don't want to go back to school, but one of my friends said she'd give me a ride, so yeah, okay, let's go. Plus, he makes food. So he's from Jamaica, and he makes amazing chicken. Oh, it's so good. He'll sell it sometimes. He'll sell meals. I'm a repeat customer. And so he made a big meal with other help. We actually have quite a few Jamaicans that teach here, which I know is a little, they're far from home, way up here in the frozen north. But, oh man, I love when they cook. Yes. So, the food was amazing. The music was amazing. Yeah, it was a lovely evening overall. Yeah. That's one thing about this little Vlogmas experiment I'm doing, is it kind of is helping me figure out editing a bit more. So, it's a good challenge. Good challenge. If I didn't figure out how to blur faces, I don't know. You did not get to experience the lovely song. But yeah, hopefully. It's kind of weird too when you're making this, because you're like, yeah, you have to kind of go back in time and stuff like that, the way you're putting the video together. Anyways. Today is going to be a crazy busy day for me in this classroom. We have so much happening today. We're baking gingerbread cookies, which I'm hopefully going to be able to take you along for. I think I've figured out a way to do it. We'll see how that works. And we have an award ceremony today too. So we have perfect attendance awards, because attendance can be something that's a problem here. And 11 of my students are getting an award today. So, and they get a nice prize too. And they had perfect attendance for, the first half of the year. So that'll be exciting. And then we're also practicing for a Christmas concert. So we're doing our Christmas concert is next Wednesday, I believe, or Thursday. I forget. But we were going to do a song. They were not into the song. It was away in a major with sign language, because I figured, oh, well, they can at least have actions, because a lot of them aren't going to sing. Yeah, no, they were not into it. So, last minute, I decided, let's, instead of the song, I want to just do a skit. So I'll read the story, the nativity story, and you act it out. Oh, they were excited. They were so excited. Like, yes, 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 yes. So, that's what we're doing. And we have, they go to sewing once a month or twice a month here. And, all right, take a sip. And, so I went to the sewing ladies and asked for some pieces of fabric. So I made little, it's going to be super low budget costumes. I just put little head pieces, on their little pieces of cloth on their head, tied it on for shepherds and Mary and Joseph, and we even have the baby, baby Jesus. My one of my smallest students, she was like, "Can I be baby Jesus?" I'm like, "Yep, sure." And then my tallest student is going to be Mary, so it's going to be funny. Anyways, because we're gonna have Mary and Joseph come out onto the stage with like a cardboard donkey, and Jesus is gonna be hiding behind Mary whenever they do that. So of course she comes out on the stage. First she's not. She's just hasn't had the baby yet, and then whenever it says, and then she gave birth or whatever, Mary's gonna turn around and pick her up and turn around and have her in her arms like a baby. I think everyone will think that's hilarious. So it should be fun. They're so excited about it. Even my student who loves reactions, that's how I say it nicely. He was so into it. He was like, "Can I be an angel?" Like, yes, you can. So, should be fun. So we're practicing for that today. We've got the awards ceremony. We're baking gingerbread cookies. And then this week is store. So I do a classroom economy with my students where they earn money. Every day they come to school, and for jobs, they have jobs in the classroom. And yeah, it's just a way to teach budgeting and money, and it's great. So I give them classroom money. Today's payday for them. I'll pay them. If they didn't pick a job, they don't get money. As much money. They'll get, they gotta make it. Can't be quite life. Quite the same as life, but yeah. So they've learned early on that they better pick a job because they'll get double money. Yeah, so it's today's store, and that's always chaotic because you've got 20 kids. Well, probably not 20 on a Friday, but 17, 18 kids that you got to go through. I am lucky though because the school, we are not lacking for funds, so I don't have to pay for all these prizes out of my pocket, which is really nice. Also, one of the reasons why I can do it. And it's great. Kids love it. Anyways, it's going to be a busy day. It's going to be crazy. Tonight, I'll be relaxing. All right. Well, I think that's enough for now. Tomorrow will be another busy, busy day. Oh, my word. But I'll tell you all about that tomorrow. Okay. All right, class, before we start cookies, what do we need to do?
Wash hands.
Wash your hands. And roll up your sleeves, okay? Roll up those sleeves.
Separate them. Do we use this? Butter, SpongeBob.
All right, now take the knives and cut the butter up into little pieces. All right?
Wow.
Why? Because
And the eggshells. Here, do you want your first
no.
cookie?
All right, no. Put that in there. Okay, dump the eggs into there and start stirring it.
With my hand?
No, not with your hands. With your stir stick here.
If you had stuff on your hands.
Yeah, Yeah, just stir it.
Yo, hold it. Oh my gosh, I almost did a finger. Half of it. Yeah.
All right, so when you do it, okay, wait, let's check to make sure the sharp edges. You see the sharp edge?
Yeah.
Put it down first, okay? And then kind of shake it a bit like this, okay?
Yeah, so it can,
So it can go out. Oof, don't put your hands on there. All right? Hey, is the sharp edge down? Yep, good.
I have nothing. It has to be this side.
Yeah, sharp edge down.
What am I supposed to do now?
All right, we're going to roll this up again, the dough little pieces, and
Sophie darling. So fluffy. Pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbow. He's recording. She exactly. Okay, why did you cut teacher here?
they get mixed up. It's okay.
Ah! You ran over my hand. Where did you got that? Looks like a flower. Me and Andre made a yum pizza. Pizza dough. My pizza.
Your little pizza.
It's so cool.
Good morning. It is Saturday, the 7th of December, and this will be, my last day to podcast, or for my little vlog. I think I have enough content. I'm up way too early. Couldn't sleep since 4. Anyways, so about 6. It's 6 now. I just gave up. I'm like, I'm gonna get up, start my day. I mean, I'm gonna relax in it. I'm not gonna be going hard at it right now. I'm gonna wake up a bit more. I'm having chai tea. Well, chai. It's such a habit to say chai tea. I'm trying to get myself out of that. That, my friend. So we live here in teacher houses, they call them. So one of my neighbors, a couple years ago, was from India, and she always invited me over for chai, which was so yum. So when she left, I asked her how to make it. Not as good as hers, but it's still pretty yum. And that's what you saw in the beginning of this video, is me making some chai. And so what I do is have cinnamon stick. I usually just put in half one. You could put in a whole one if you wanted. And a couple chunks of ginger. I go heavy on the ginger because it's good for you. And then cardamom and cloves. And then I let it boil and simmer for a bit till the water's nice and colored from the spices. And then I turn it off and add the black tea to steep for a bit. Then I add a little bit of sugar and milk. And that's how I make it. Not real. Anyways, it's yum. And it makes my whole house smell amazing. So drinking that to wake up. Today is going to be a fun day, but it will be busy. Busier than I like for a Saturday. Saturdays, I just love to relax and chill and do nothing. I never leave my house, basically. I'm an introvert. But today we have a winter market, so I'm going to take you along for that. I'll show you what. I'm going to make a little video of everything that people are selling. And they're selling crafts. I normally participate, but I'm not this year because I didn't want that pressure. And I'm so glad I didn't. There's no way I could be making all these socks and knitting a bunch of hats and headbands. No. Maybe next year. Anyways, they also have food sellers there. So one of the perks of working at a very multicultural staffed school is lots of good cooks. And there'll be Jamaican food, Korean food, Filipino food, I think, maybe, and Indian food, and African food. And I'll probably buy a little bit of all of it. They're beautiful. I'm just taking a video for my little channel.
Oh, nice. That's fun.
They do knitting people do Vlogmas, so I'm doing one.
Nice. Every day?
No, just 2 for the month.
Nice.
Just for fun. I love these. These are my favorite that I have.
Yeah.
So pretty. Might be. Got my goods left. I don't want to cook next week, so I bought some food that'll tide me over for a few days anyways. And some lovely. We got a chai tea. Yum. That that was new this year. There was a teacher who was had like a little tea shop, which is awesome. It was a good idea. And then I got what I went for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Curry chicken and jerk chicken and rice and peas, and these things are the best too. These little festivals, they call them. So freaking good. So I'm going to be eating that for my lunch today. But then I also got a chicken. Oh gosh, how do you say that? Biryani. Okay, it's not opening. I can't open it one hand. But I got a little chicken. That'll be my lunch on Monday. I also got a patty and some little dough balls from my Nigerian neighbor, who is an amazing cook. I love these little dough balls. I'm a sucker for anything dough, basically. And then one of my co-teachers in grade 5, she made pulled pork. Her and her husband, they're Filipino. Pulled pork and rice. It's another meal. I'm set. I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 meals here. And I don't have to cook tonight. And I don't have to cook for tomorrow lunch. So, yeah. And a little score dessert. Oh, and the earrings. Oh, aren't these so pretty? I'm a sucker for earrings. Yeah. So beautiful. You can find her on Instagram too. It's gonna be backwards. I'll move it around. I can switch it. I've learned how to do that. And these are so pretty too. And those are actually like gold beads. Is it gonna focus? Let me move my face out of the way. So pretty. Anyways, so that was a successful little venture. And yeah, it was a little awkward making that video, so sorry if it's a little weird. I'm not used to doing this in public thing. You know, some people just walk around with a camera in front of them. I don't know, I'm not used to that. But, yeah. So I'm tired from waking up at 3 this morning for some reason. I am going to eat my chicken, drink my tea, make a pie, and crash until the Christmas party tonight. So yeah. Alright, I am home. See my lovely plants. They give me joy in the dark winters. Anyways, sidetracked. It was a lovely party, lots of fun. And yes, they did spoil us again. We got this little bag. Cover up the logo. A little bag like this, and it was chock full of stuff. Practical stuff, which is great. Lunch bag. That's always good. Little lunch bag. This, a nice tote with the logo on the front. So I'm not going to turn around, but it is zippers and pockets. I wonder what I'm going to put in there. And then we got this little bag, like a thing. I'm probably going to wear this out, honestly. Put my wallet and stuff in here when I go traveling. Stick it under my coat. Yeah, we got a stress ball in the shape of an apple. Very teacher appropriate. I like stress balls. I like to have things to play with. A little sticky note pad. Everything has the logo on it. And we got a lunch thing with, you can see the container inside. So that's handy. Very convenient. Oh yes, and a pencil as an apple. Cute. Very cute. I like it all. All very useful. And then, so I was getting late. It was 8 o'clock. I was tired. I'm like, I'm going home. And then I hear, oh, we have more presents for you in the gym. So everybody starts stampeding. Anyways, I happened to be near the front of the line for once. And snowshoes. Yeah. got myself a pair of snowshoes. So I'm excited about that because I do live right beside the lake here, and it is currently freezing. It is not frozen enough to drive on yet, but soon. So when I come back in January, go for some walks on Saturday or other days when the sun starts getting out more. It's not dark at 4. Yeah, so that was nice. Lovely presents. Thank you. My school is great for that, spoiling us. It was a lovely evening. I'm tired. I'm going to get my pajamas on, curl up on the couch and watch some Vlogmas, and that will be it for this episode. Still see I came in. My glasses are still fogged over. Yeah. Alright, well, I will see you. Second part will be the end of, it will be after Christmas, the 28th. Maybe before, because, yeah, anyways. 28th will be Vlogmas part 2.